Brought to you by Kaya Herb House. Respect the roots.
What's going on? What's going on? You know what it is. This is me, Lil Eazy E, and this is Lil E TV. We in my compound. And today, of course, matter of fact, we're going to stop and sit here and give a good shout out to our sponsorships. You know, Richard Ruthless is keeping it cracking in here with Kaya for the medical cannabis, and we're going to keep it going like that. But I want to sit here and introduce my guest today. You know what I mean? It's family. You know what I mean? They go all the way back from the real growing tree of Ruthless Records, to be exact. You know what I mean? I'm sitting there thinking about my own leg. Ruthless Records, to be exact. You know what I mean? And right here to my right, you know, I would sit here and say in my own terms, Auntie Lorraine, but you know, we're going to keep them nice and real with Sylky Fyne, Ice Girl Diamond from GBM. Chad and T-Ski couldn't make it here with us, but we're going to sit here and tune in and talk to them and see what they got going on. And of course, today, as you guys have not been seeing it, but I had to sit here and bring him out the house. I had to bring my brother out the woodworks. And of course, you know, you got no other better than baby Eazy E, my little brother, Derek Wright. You know what I'm saying? Coming to represent for this family tree that we sit here and have on this episode, because this is special to us. Really, you know, it's special for me to sit here and have him come and talk to Sylky and Diamond. You know what I mean? And just take us down memory lane on a lot of beautiful things that they sit there experience with our father. You know what I'm saying? They selves. One of the coldest, if you ask me, the coldest female. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? But I just sit here and I listen to it all the time. You know what I'm saying? Quick to gank a bitch, trick, you know? And, you know, she just get down to where you just like, you put that motherfucker on and be like, damn, ooh, this shit, she colder than all them niggas. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to the Dre Star BG, but she held it down and she was the best on the record. That, you know, one of my favorite records. But again, you guys, is GBM, you feel what I'm saying? Sylky Fyne and Diamond. I appreciate you guys coming here today to represent with us. You feel what I'm saying? Knowing they've been family, seeing us grow up, you know what I mean? From when we was kids, you know, running around, or if it was bro sitting here on the, you know, only if we wanted video shoot, you know what I mean? They've been down and thugging it and grinding it out with my father, you know, the legendary Eazy E. And Ruthless Records, you know, one of the true original, you feel what I'm saying, members of Ruthless Records, you feel what I mean? And we want to sit here and get them in Lil E TV in the compound, you feel what I'm saying, in my domain, and just kind of just speak with us about what they got going on now. You know what I mean? The beautiful things they experienced with our late father, you feel what I mean? And just how it was, you know, on Ruthless Records at the time. You know, some insights of who they didn't like, you know what I mean? Some insights of what they didn't like going on. Some insights of what they would have rather see going on, you know what I mean, if my father was still to be alive. And in their eyes, you feel what I'm saying, the beauty of what they feel like their career should have been, or his ideas of what he had for them if he didn't pass away from us. You feel what I mean? At an early time. So again, like I say, you know, Sylky Fyne and Diamond here with us.
Hey, gangsta bitch mentality.
Oh yeah, you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? The true ones back there. You would say to sit there the next great NWA in the female aspect.
There's a lot of gangster bitches out here lately. I'm so glad you did roll call on us. I'm like, this is perfect timing.
Oh yeah,
There's a bunch of shit going on right now with a lot of females rapping and Nicki putting females on and bitches being catty, and then you got Megan, then you got fucking Cardi. Like, it's really, they like niggas are doing podcasts. It's like, damn, I didn't know that many female rappers exist.
Yeah, a lot of it definitely is a lot of them. We got to give some little thanks to one that she mentioned, Megan. She did sample our father and give respect. She reached out to us in a proper form and fashion, and did kind of, you know, conversate with us and say she wanted to give respect to my father's legacy. Yes, indeed. And you know what I mean, doing what you call. She did Girls from the Hood.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So I would respect that. Much love to Megan with your thick ass. You feel what I'm saying? You know, party or whatever he is. You get mad at me, but she's thick. But yeah, it is a lot of women, females in this game. So when y'all sit here and really go back to y'all generation, what would you feel they was staying if they was coming out in y'all time?
Thoughts? No, give it
all you can.
That wasn't around anymore.
I would say that terminology.
No, but that's what I want to ask them. So let me start with Sylky. Sylky, go ahead. Basically, what bro is saying, do you feel like, because you guys came with a whole, you know what I'm saying, and you really from you from hood. You feel what I'm saying? We can really say it, you know, really from LA, really from the turf. So it wasn't more so that ass shaking like bro was saying back then, or your titties popping out and all that.
So back in our era, shouts out to Queen Latifah, we had MC Light. We had Monie Love, and it was more of a hip hop culture.
Yeah.
It was about the black and the change in people. So when NWA came around, it was what we were from, Los Angeles, California, home of the gangbangers. So when gangster rap was created, females were not talking about what we were talking about.
Real talk.
And we had it in us. So for us to each be handpicked by your father, it was like, it was so meaningful to me because we were all young and Eric saw something in each and every one of us.
Yeah.
We were nothing alike, but we was alike.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We all had our own individuality, and Eric, you know, he knew what he wanted, a female NWA.
Real talk. Real talk.
That's
So take us,
Dr. Dre.
Yeah. So
I was the Eazy E.
Yeah.
T-Ski
I
was
was gonna
MC
say
Ren.
that motherfucker. That's hard.
And Chan was Ice Cube.
Right.
You know, it was who we were
Wow.
and what he saw in us. So it was already given and it could never be taken.
You'll never
So
get that again.
because we lost my bro, my God brother, and I can call him
in the midst of
my
his journey.
God brother because God sent him in my life.
Real talk.
How I met your dad is like, wow.
And
but
that's
it
what we
was
want to
God.
go to. So if we want to start with you to say, to take us
Changed
back
our life.
to the first
Changed
time
our life.
you met our father.
You already know because I don't switch the narrative. I stick to the script. So, you know, I was young. I was always like, either you gonna gang bang.
Yeah.
I couldn't make up my mind.
Yeah.
So the 111, she from my hood.
On
the
the edge.
schoolyards, she from
She
my
over
hood.
here,
The
yeah.
30s, that's peaches. She from our
I
hood.
heard that.
So then when I met your dad, he put me in the group Gangsta Bitch Mentality.
Yeah.
Because I was the bitch from everywhere.
Real talk.
Nobody was going to fuck with me.
Yeah.
Right.
Nobody was going to test me. I called myself spring cleaning 2 days ago. Box spring, because I'm single by choice. Eat. No LGBT. Shouts out to the people. But
Shouts out to him.
ain't no good men out here no more. But I'm up here spring cleaning.
Right.
And I'm like, damn, I'm still gangsta bitch. Bitch, 50 years old. I'm still banging. And the box spring went bam. I said, out of all the fights, all the squabs I done had, I never got
Never
marked up.
touched on. Never touched on.
Do you know that box spring whipped my ass 2 days ago? My son like, ma, your eyes swole. I'm
Damn.
like,
Who did
gangsta
something to you?
bitch.
Who we gotta go see?
But yeah, you probably wouldn't notice it. But just to say, gangsta bitch mentality has always been in me because I couldn't figure it out. So your dad, he like saved me from being incarcerated, from being shot up, gang banging, really signing up.
Yeah.
So at that age, I never had a chance to go sign up and I'm really gonna hang out. And
Go
I was in
kill
the
people,
studio.
right?
I was with Ruthless Record. So
Yeah.
And
Definitely.
I'm the last part of the puzzle.
like Diamond said, it changed our lives. So girls were talking about powerful rap, who you calling a bitch.
Bitch,
We
yeah.
coming out like
Bitch, like a motherfucker.
because your dad, it was his vision. And I'm just honored to just even, you know, and I think I'm not going to say, because I can't speak on anyone else in the group's feelings, because I know Eazy is close to us. I'm going to always be loyal. I'm going to always be original.
As you always
Ruthless.
been, yeah.
I'm never going to sell my soul because that man, he believed in me. He gave me an opportunity, not just me, but I'm speaking
lot
for
of people.
self
Right.
because I can't speak on everyone else.
Right.
And what Eric showed me was that I was talented.
Yeah.
People don't want to believe in you, but when Eric believed in you, if you was whack, you was whack.
Yeah.
And none of us was whack.
I heard that.
You know what I'm saying? He believed in each and every one of us. He connected with us, even though me and Diamond knew each other.
I
Me,
was going to
Diamond,
ask
and
that.
Chan.
When, how long since you guys'
Well,
relationship
we
was?
knew each
We
other
Go ahead,
from
say that,
the
man.
streets and rapping. But the crazy part, like with Chan T-Ski, they was already in the group. And I was just in the streets, gang banging,
Oh, you
taking
on the same
dope out of
tip.
state. I was just really fucking up. And the homegirls was like, damn. Because it was some girl named Storm that was in the group. group, and then I guess she couldn't take it.
Asada,
She was all pro African, and them bitches was rapping so hard. She said she couldn't do it.
Yeah, she didn't want to
the
rap.
way Eazy wanted
was,
the group to be.
Yeah.
Khakis, chucks, he calling us bitches, bitch. I'll be like, nigga, fuck you. Now he be like, nigga, I'll give you some weed. Because I'll be like, I need some more money. That nigga throw me a big ass trash bag of weed. I'm like, what am I gonna do with that? Eazy, your daddy was a hustler. Like that nigga had everybody got these weed dispensaries. Eazy had weed, like bags of weed, guns, and all that shit. The nigga was really with the shits. That was at Norwalk with the brick wall where he did that album cover. You know what I'm saying?
Me and Diamond go back to college.
I was the last puzzle of the group. I came in, spit my shit, and I heard DJ Unique said I came prepared. Yeah, nigga, I was a lyrical writer. I always wrote my shit like Tupac or anybody else. I was into writing, so I had pads of shit, and I listened to a beat, and if it go to that beat, I'ma kick them bars. You know what I'm saying? It all depends what the vibe is. Sylk was like, I don't give a fuck. That's the homegirl. She hard, but back then I just came in. I was a street rapper. I used to rap with Corrupt and them niggas. And so, I was back then running with Death Row, Snoop, all them niggas.
She was on the other side.
I was in the studio. I wasn't really on the other side.
I'll never forget.
It's not on the other side.
Fact and a great memory.
Those are my friends.
No.
Corrupt, Snoop, I hung with them niggas.
Yeah, she was
Dr.
really
Dre, those were my homeboys. They kept me in the studio.
She was Death Row.
I was on Bomb Ass Pussy.
Right.
I was on. I didn't help.
Right.
I was on all the on them niggas shit.
But I'll never forget once we got with Ruthless and we were. Or Ruthless and Diamond was in the group and everything, and she came to that studio in her Death Row. Yeah, see, one thing about me, boo, I don't throw shade. I'm
saying those is my homeboys.
Beautiful memories. Yeah. Diamond was the last member in the group, which she was only 2 weeks behind all of us. It ain't like it was, motherfucker
it was a long.
She was just we were GBM for a whole year. And Diamond kept out. Literally, I met Eazy through a spiritual cause.
Okay.
I would leave him voice messages the day because I told my grandmother, she lived on the east side. I said, you the closest thing to Compton, Grandma. I'm going to go to El Segundo. I'm going to meet Eazy E. I'm going to be with Ruthless Records. I was 17. I'm going to be with Ruthless Records.
Wow.
I'm going to be with Ruthless Records. The day we buried my grandmother, well, while she was just at her deathbed, she died at a young age. I got, Richie Rich, the real, shouts out to the real Richie Rich. I went in that nigga phone because he was my producer at the time. And I'm like, nigga, your beats is whack. Like, I be busting, I freestyle like, you're whack. So I snuck in his phone. It said Eazy E. I said, oh shit. It really wasn't Eazy E. It was Shari Henry. But shouts out to Shari Henry. Because Shari, I mean, it didn't have shit to do with, I didn't tell Chan. We were all homegirls, but we weren't trying to be a group.
Yeah. We used to all hang with each other.
We all had
we grew
that
up in the streets
denominator.
Of LA. We used to hang at the Good Life back then with the Freestyle Fellowship because it goes back with hip hop in California. How I met. It has been a hip hop. Like I said, Freestyle Fellowship at the Good Life. We used to run there. I used to run and take Corrupt there
but
before
back
Corrupt was on Death Row.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
So
yeah,
how I met your dad is because the day we buried my grandmother, I had kept leaving voice messages. And I'm rapping and I'm trying to be lyrical miracle because Diamond and I had a group called the Female Teachers of Hip Hop.
No, you did not.
That was way before GBM. So anyway, I kept leaving these lyrical, and then the day we buried my grandmother, I was bitter, like I was hurt, I was sad. So this morning before the funeral, I called that number, but it was really Shari Henry, and she saved all the messages, and it was that one message that caught his attention. I cussed his ass out. I disrespected him. Fuck Eazy E. NWA ain't shit, nigga. Fuck Ruthless. I'm a gangster, bitch. I just lost my grandma and I'll put you in the dick. I was going crazy. Damn. Shari saved that message, and that was the message. It wasn't until I cussed his ass out, disrespected him, and cussed in the, because all the other times I was like, I'm peaches, I'm fish, trying to do that.
And that is crazy.
It didn't work.
Some real shit that his son's doing. He like the toxic shit.
He sent Rhythm D, because like Diamond said, we were all hip hop heads. We had a choice. So at that time, all of us, Chan, Diamond, we was all in the middle of being gang members. I mean, people considered us gang members, but Eazy came
Associates to me, I consider, because they still think I'm a gang member. I'm like, I'm a mother. Like, I have
let that
soldier
title
boy pops
go.
like stall me out here.
Right.
Just because you
It's
know
like,
certain niggas,
yeah,
they
so they
affiliate you with
still-
niggas. That's bad.
And
But y'all, but we could be fair to say y'all was with the bullshit and the business back then.
Yeah.
Still is.
Yeah, still with it, with them. You, I'm around them.
With
And these
the
niggas
shit.
can't say nothing to me. And if they
Been
do, I'm gonna
knowing-
sock their ass out of bus on them or whoop them in there. You still was with the shits back
Right,
then. I got
right,
it.
Nah, we wasn't weak
So-
at the knees for these niggas.
At
That's
all.
for
No,
sure.
no, we get to know, but it ain't gonna push you over like they just do
Absolutely.
these females out
I
here.
mean, we got so many stories of
But
GBM.
bottom line, let me come back
Yes,
into my
it's
conclusion.
your-
I was the last piece of the
Go ahead.
puzzle. I rap. You said Eazy had liked in my bars or something.
Right.
And
Remember,
then-
like, you came in because Chan was like, well, shit, Sylk. And I was like, shit, Diamond the homegirl. And then,
Because we
shit,
went to
you know,
what's that
we
studio?
went to Audio
Donovan's
Achievement,
yeah, and they
and
had me
then
doing a booth.
you went
Literally,
there,
Eric
rapped,
was on the other side. It was.
and
I remember
Eric,
it was a
I never
glass
forget, he was
window.
like, she big as fuck. Like, damn.
It was a big
She
old
big as
glass
fuck.
window, and they were on the
And
other side,
it
and they
fit the
pulled up a
puzzle.
beat, and they had me rap.
Right,
And,
because
then
we
I-
was already in
Well,
the
let me
group.
tell my story. You told yours. So yeah, as I said, we were at Donovan Studios, and like I said, them bitches was already there, and they had me come up in there, and I walked up in there, and Eazy was sitting there like, okay, you know what I'm saying, and they pulled up a beat. They was already on. You know what I'm saying? They like Diamond,
What
you
you
know,
gonna do?
come up in here with you, whatever. And that nigga had me go behind the thing, and they pulled up a beat, and I got the bus, and he said, "That's it. She's in GBM."
Wow.
Yeah.
What? Ooh, wee.
Yeah.
I came up in there and
Were
served
you
them.
nervous? Let me ask you that.
I was such a loose cannon back
And
then.
so you, like I said, bro, she was with the
nervous
shit.
then. I remember.
She was with
she
the shit.
busted her shit, but Eazy E, that nigga was like,
No, I mean, as I tell the story from what I remember, is this small
because
nigga
you know,
in there.
I'm gonna tell you,
And I
Eazy
knew it was
small
nigga in there. It was I know it was Eazy E, but I'm like, fuck this shit. I was focused on busting my
Getting the
bars.
lyrics up.
What I can remember for sure is like Eazy E and Heller had like nicknames. I'm not sure, but for sure that was Barbara Streisand and I was Cindy Crawford.
Wow.
Your dad used to call me Cindy Crawford, and Jerry would call her like, "Who do you think you are, Barbara Streisand?" Because Diamond was dramatical.
Oh,
that
you
was
got-
my
you
dramatical
guys had-
partner in
so y'all had the
GBM.
real artist
That was
stuff going
like
on. You had
to
your-
be with Death Row. And that's why I was bringing up a fun fact when we were all excited, and this is our
I
first.
didn't show up for the
This-
video when he did that from
Yeah,
that song he did.
yeah, I was getting
I
to
did.
that
Yeah, I
story.
did not show up.
I was
I
getting
did
to
not.
that story.
Go ahead, tell us.
Damn.
What? We want to hear it.
I'm kicking some memories. I'll never forget. That's why
stayed on the other
Heller
side of the
used to be
street.
like,
Man.
Heller used to be like, Diamond, who do you think you are? Barbara Streisand? Because Diamond, baby, she got in that group and she
I
was
needed
like,
a lot of shit.
she was like,
I needed a lot of shit.
because if it wasn't for Diamond, I wouldn't have never been to a Snoop Dogg video. None of that shit.
Yeah.
She's always been their homegirl, the connector.
I'm Rage's homegirl too.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
Like,
Shout out to Ray. That's
yeah,
right.
shout out. But
Yeah.
this one right here. So our first session, Diamonds In, because we had did a record called Woodworks.
With Rhythm
So the
G.
other girl was on there. That was our first single. Diamond came in that motherfucker. I feel for the fool that tried to bust a bullet. Diamond a hooster bitch. So we like,
That's
oh
right.
yeah. But she comes to the first session in her Death Row hoodie. And she was like, because I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Ooh,
I want to be with Ruthless
And we'll-
can rap. Can rap. You know, so her energy, her energy has been there. That's why that's my dog.
always been
Because she never, like, she don't switch up.
Mhm.
This nigga has been Diamond the same.
And then your daddy
And
said
I
he
want to
did-
know how
he
you felt
checked
when
the
this
shit
went
out
out.
of me. He said,
Remember
"Are them
it.
niggas
I
paying
want to
you?"
know.
He said, "Are them niggas
Remember-
paying you?" Or do Dr. Dre, is
Because
Dr.
Eazy
Dre
was
putting
getting
you
mad.
out? No, because on some real shit. Let me
He
say my
just kept
part.
it solid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was in the studio a lot with Dr. Dre, Snoop, Corrupt. Before the first DPG album, I was there.
Yeah.
I was there everywhere. They wanted me there because I was that female voice, and I was just doing performances.
The
It wasn't
ad-libs.
the ad libs or just even I was on there, moaning.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
doing all.
That I was,
I hear you.
you know,
I was doing all that shit. I got the bomb.
Yeah,
I
have you
got
ever
some bomb.
had some
That's
bomb?
me.
Right.
That's me.
So what about so go ahead and tell us what my father said to you now.
He said, "Are they paying you? Do you have a record deal with Dre?" I said, "No." He said, "Well, why are you hanging with the motherfuckers?" He said, "I'm about to sign you. You running around, them niggas ain't signed you yet, Diamond. So how's that your
Facts.
homeboys?" And I was like, "You know what? That's real." I was
Facts.
like, "Man,
They ain't putting
let
no,
me
they
get
ain't
my
changing
paper."
the life. They ain't
Yeah,
putting no
no.
paper in your
Eric was like, "No disrespect, but your homeboys ain't putting you on. They got everybody else in the studio on the deal, on the payroll. He just kicked some real shit.
Shit to
And
you,
he
yeah.
didn't hate on them niggas. He was just in
And
my
that's
best
that, boy,
interest.
That's my daddy. Yeah,
He was just
in our blood. I ain't gonna
was
hate on
like,
these
all
niggas.
right,
I'm
but he
gonna
was just
line it
like,
to you the right way.
you're not even
You
getting
know?
paid. You running in the studio. They don't got you on. You not recording records. You just doing ad-libs, and you
Yeah.
can really rap. And you doing side shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like a side chick LA. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Wow.
Give me some right here.
So
But
look
your
at
daddy,
Out to Big Chad
he
and
like he put me in a
Oh, yeah,
real
most definitely.
reality check.
Man.
Yeah.
And ever since then I was taken care of. Like Eazy was so real, and what really devastated me, or what really drove me crazy about this man, because when we signed to him, he was like, "Do y'all want a house or do y'all want an apartment?" And the bitches was like, because me and T-Ski, we all moved together, and I'm like, "Bitches, we should get a house."
Yeah.
You feel me? This nigga Eazy E offered us to live in a house, cuz.
But
Like
we all
that's
didn't want to live
people don't do that.
Yeah.
We probably would have still had the house to this day. Easy.
Oh my goodness. So wait a minute.
He offered to give us a
we finna
house.
figure it out.
Right.
So we got an apartment.
Hold on. You go. I'm gonna get finished. We gonna
But-
finish. We gonna go get
But
it back.
your daddy offered us
A
as a
house.
group
Then we
signing,
gonna-
we can have a house. And the nigga floss like, "Okay, I got 500,000 in y'all account." I'm
Okay,
like,
no, I want you to hold it. Don't
Yeah.
finish it. We just gonna pay some bills. You know what I mean? We're gonna be
I
right
gotta
back.
smoke to this
Silky
shit.
Fyne and Diamond.
Exactly.
You know what it is, Lil E TV, Richard Ruthless and Kai presented and brought to you by Richard Ruthless Cannabis. So stay tuned. We're gonna come back with gangsta bitch mentality. You know what it is, We're back with Silky Fyne and Diamond. Gangsta bitch mentality, but you know we're brought to you by, and then you know what this is. My brother gonna love this. My brother gonna love this because it's first time on the show with his big bro, and this is what we call the roll-up hour. So it's brought to you by Rich and Ruthless, but we have some special gifts. Let me get it real quick. I'm gonna close this box real quick. That Diamond has blessed us with,
Ice
and she
Girl.
came. So what is this? Ice Girl Diamond has blessed us with
that's the green label.
Green Label. We want to give shouts out to Green Label RX.
And then we got the Richie Rich flower that's up in there. You
Okay,
can open it.
we got some stuff up in here, so we're gonna sit here and check it out.
So they
Ooh,
sent
Green
that
Box.
out to y'all. Then
Ooh, the
other
lemon
one,
cherry gelato. We gonna
that's
get
in the
that right
marathon.
there.
That's in the marathon collective right now.
Okay.
It's in all cookie
Now this is
stores.
Richie Rich.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's in a cook. From what I hear, everybody, because they do pre-rolls.
Here's the pre-roll.
everybody,
That's the pre-roll. Okay, well, we got this the roll up. We appreciate you. Green Label. What Richie Rich?
GBM,
Give us some
And I
stuff
think
in
the
here.
pink one is a pre-roll. You see the pink one?
The pink pack of pre-rolls. You got everything in here for us. We appreciate that. Up here at Rich and Ruthless. Yeah, Lil E TV loves that.
Rich and
You finna go right up on
Ruthless.
the board with us as somebody that brought us some gifts. You know what I'm saying? And festivities. But right now, I think my brother then had his little sneak pack of the Green Label, and I have a little bit of Rich and Ruthless right here. We're gonna kick off the roll-up hour as Diamond is going to continue telling us the story. When Pop sit here and seen her in her death row sweater coming to the studio video shoot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Something. And you know what I mean? As icy as she can be, you know what I mean? See, we talk about all these female rappers now, but Diamond had to sit already late. Like she said it in stone. Like you bitches is finna come out here and this is how I gotta be. This is what we want. What? Nah, nigga, you got to get it right. Then she say Pops gave her a little game. So when she hipped it up and said, "Oh, well then fuck that. Niggas gotta pay me. Niggas ain't paying me. You ain't really giving a fuck about me."
Real.
So this go back to what year was this? We go back.
1994.
What? When Pop was giving her game like that, so she got it already set in stone.
Well, I met him
for all you new rappers.
1993.
You feel what I'm saying?
That
You
was
new female
93.
rappers nowadays.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's real. Yeah, that's that.
But
Yeah, let's go back.
Eric, like I said,
So yeah, finish the story while we roll up. Go ahead.
Dad is the realest gangster ever. His blueprint is so phenomenal. Like I said, he showed me $500,000. And I
Wait
said,
a minute, half a ticket? My father showed you half a
Yeah.
ticket
he
at
said,
90,
he said
94?
that's y'all budget. I said, are you kidding me? He said, yeah, that's y'all budget.
He wasn't
And
playing.
also, they even offered to pay us every time we went in the studio. And
We
I
got
rushed,
per diem.
I stayed running to the studio because you know what? They gave us $150 every time.
Right.
So
Every
you
day
show-
per diem.
Yeah,
that you show
yeah.
you show up to work.
Uh-huh.
You got no excuse. You got your gas money. You got your dinner for the night.
we got
$100
They
dinner.
used to give us
50 in
a
the tank.
monthly.
And back then we would spend what, $1.25 or something?
Right, gas was $1.
What? You felt up like
Boy,
what?
pack of
We would put
cigarettes
$5,
I've been
$10.
smoking since then.
Back then, what then? What's back then?
75 cents.
75 cent motherfuckers about $12 right now. You know what I'm saying? So him giving you $150 per diem. And that's the only different thing that I sit there with you guys can really vouch. I mean, touch up on and vouch for.
Get that to nephew.
Vouch for over anybody, even
Go
us.
ahead, hit
You
that.
feel what I mean? That's big inside.
That's all right. GBL.
They can vouch for the fact that when people sit here and think about how much money my father had, showing him $500,000 back then, it's like a
That's
motherfucker.
90s.
You feel what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
90s, that's like a
And then
motherfucker coming
they
to you
try
and
to
saying, I
say
got 2 or 3
your daddy.
tickets.
They try to say your daddy wasn't paying people. That's bullshit,
Bull
my
crap.
And then
nigga.
for you to have a per diem of
Bull crap.
150, that's equivalent to niggas saying, I'm coming in here making, $1,000 a day on something.
Every
you know what I
time
mean?
he said you show up to the studio.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
what are you doing,
Cut. Yeah.
Mikey?
Did you change it? Carl, did you change it?
Every time you come to the studio, we got paid.
There you
Not
go.
only that, he offered us a straight situation to where we had our housing. He
Just look at
offered our we had a choice of an apartment or a house, so we all picked our apartment.
There you go. Go back to that. You said you could have had the opportunity to have a house.
He asked us if we want a house.
And then, so what happened there? What was the determination where the house
me
didn't come
and
into play?
T-Ski ended up getting an apartment, which I like I said to this day, we still talk shit about it. I wish we would have got a house because we could have got
No regret.
we could have got a 5-bedroom, 2-story house. He was willing to do that because I think he did do it for
'Cause
some
we were
other
young.
artists. But Eric did buy some artist houses. I don't know who, but he did do that.
Gangsta bitch.
He did do that.
Hand me my profile. No.
But yes, Eric did offer us homes. He gave us money for every time we showed up in the studio.
Definitely.
And I looked at everything different. I was in the streets, like I said, gang banging, doing a little bit of everything. I was hanging with every gang member, every gang set. I stopped that shit. My homegirls was scared to death. Like, we got to bring Diamond over here, Chan. They like, Diamond doing too much. But I could rap my ass off, but this bitch out here doing too much. I was young, you know what I'm saying? But Ruthless is really a family. Eric was like, I just never seen nothing like it. Like,
And this is where you took the turn to understand that, hey, I'm representing Ruthless to the fullest.
yeah, because
despite of what
compared
my
to Death
homeboys are
Row,
doing.
it was just a little bit different. They wasn't giving it up like that. Like, our contracts was optional. Like,
Optional.
We had great.
well, meaning if you sign 7 years, optional meaning every year you could
Return over and say, I don't want to go.
whatever. Death Row contracts was not optional. You just stuck
And I
on
couldn't-
Death Row.
I could never.
I'm just telling the truth.
I couldn't
Let's talk about it.
understand.
Let's talk about it.
Like,
You know what I'm
old
saying?
Easy ripped me off because we were
Talk
like
about it,
a
yeah.
female group. Nobody knew of us like that,
Here.
but we all were known in the streets. But he treated us like real artists.
Family.
So
He treated us
when
like
he
family.
realized that, like, because at the time I met Eazy in 1993, I got pregnant like 6 months after the group was formed. I got pregnant with my only child. So the girls were like, "No, don't have that baby. We're gonna."
I never told you that.
Well, I have several. Okay, it might not have been that.
I've never said that.
But anyhow,
Yeah,
there
who
was
said
an
that?
issue when I was, having my baby. I was the only girl in the group pregnant, and the topic had came up several times, like, "Oh, that might mess up our groove. Oh, she's
Slow you down.
pregnant." I mean, it is what it is.
But you a
Eric
woman.
said,
Shit happens, you know.
"Have your baby," and I'm the
He
godfather.
supported her. He
Real
So
supported her.
when I got shot, Eric was at the hospital. It was just like what I want to get back to my relation with Eric was always a brother and sister. Like, Eric wasn't like, if a bitch opened her legs and opened her mouth.
There you go.
and
There you go.
do
Some of
it-
the questions want to know. She wanted to let it be known.
and do
This is my
it,
brother.
then, but Eric wasn't
He
a
was
type of
family.
guy that just be like, "Yeah, bitch,
Nah.
hey, come here, hoe." He was very
not
intelligent.
thirsty. No.
If the nigga wouldn't have been Compton down, I would have been like, you're lying. You're not from Compton, nigga.
Yeah.
You're from Bel Air.
Very
nigga.
classy.
Very classy.
You were saying, and
The
you were
last
talking.
Ruthless roster that Eazy did, will.i.am was a part of that roster. So you had HWA, Menage a Trois, Rhythm D,
Kid
Steph Frost. Yeah, all of them. But will.i.am from the Black Eyed Peas is Ruthless. And he'll tell you in the interviews, like they have like this trivia question.
Yeah. When I met, shout out to will.i.am, and he lets it be known. But it's just the world didn't.
He gave him a chance. He gave a lot of people a chance, but Eric was so busy. I could tell he was on a mission because he was snatching us up and he was really continuing. Like, I don't give a fuck. I started NWA. These niggas is not going to stop my motherfucking momentum. Like, he started gangster rap.
It was
you know what I'm saying? And he
was
paid for it.
beautiful.
And he happened to luck up and be the tightest record on gangster rap. Boys in the Hood. With the craziest voice, which pissed niggas off. Like, damn, this nigga's the executive. And they threw him in there and Eric blew up more than the artist. And it's just like, damn, he just got a double whammy and God blessed him.
Real
like,
talk.
don't hate because he's the CEO and ended up having the biggest single in the world that's playing to this day, 2022.
Oh, trust me,
and
I
you're
know
still
it.
performing it. And I love to see that shit.
I had to get this whole crowd to start doing it. I did it on just recently.
I
The
love
biggest
that
stage
shit.
was with Bone Thugs and Harmony. When they did the verses with 3-6 Mafia, and we did
That's dope.
the song that they did. You know what I mean? And when you hear that crowd, just everything even from Boys in the Hood, when they do it first before they bring on their song with my father, just how the crowd reacts to it and be so young.
It's a
I've been out the
big
country where they be so young and they sit here screaming it back where I stop. And it be like,
they know the whole word.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And anything in the fact of what it is, lyric wise, then they'll sing it all the way. And I said, wow, you know what I mean? To imagine that. And it's something I might ask a question on with you guys, but it's thinking about Bone Thugs and Harmony. Of course, you know, Sylk was speaking on it, but you like you said, you go back to when they first came.
Yeah, because GBM was definitely around before Bone. But we were females.
We definitely
were young. You know, girls can be catty.
Well, they did similar, the same thing like you said, how you was calling, trying to reach Eazy. Them niggas got on a fucking bus from the Greyhound and came out here to meet Eazy. Eazy said he about to meet up with some
their
group.
Story, yeah.
And when he said he met up with them niggas, he told us we had some niggas. He said these niggas is about to be on Ruthless, and he said them niggas could sing. And I'm like, whatever. And then when them niggas came out here, them niggas was the shit. They was bomb and They was like, it was like I thought I was at a church fucking R&B party. I don't know. Them niggas was different. They were different.
Yes.
But he met up with them. They were trying to get to Eazy too, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Yeah.
But before Bone Thugs and Harmony came, Eric treated us like his babies.
Yeah.
He would go in the studio with us.
Yeah.
We have several records on YouTube.
You know that.
Like 4 badass bitches. Like he included us. Go on, Sylk Slow. He made sure that he was a part of our project.
Right.
Yeah.
He wanted it to be known he was our overseer. So, I mean, me being Silky Fyne, Eazy E discovered me. Shouts out to Big Dog, Snoop Dogg. I love doing features with you. And the thing is, Eric discovered me. So, putting me on old school shit, that's why shouts out to K-Day, I'm like, all these hit records that I appeared on. It's not that I was a one-hit wonder. It's that Tupac, Eazy E is no longer here, and they believed in me.
Yeah,
that's right.
So I did make a hit #1 single. I did do I Wish You Wouldn't Trust Me So Much. I did do You Got Beef with DPG.
Yeah, real talk.
So for these West Coast shows and old school shows, never to say, let's do Got Beef and bring Silky Fyne. They bring J.O. Felony.
Yeah.
They bring Sugar Free. So I'm like, I never robbed anybody. I didn't pee and be
Well, they
a
be
nigga.
thinking we go robbing.
I didn't, this is over 30 years of knowing the same
But
people.
like you said, Sylk,
And I never begged or, I made Romeo and Juliet. And shouts out to Dog for coming to get the hottest bitch that hit the Billboard charts. But after that, I never backed Joe, Dode Little Joe. I never fucked these niggas. I never bucked these niggas. So you don't have no respect because y'all didn't discover me.
Yeah.
Eazy E discovered me.
Right, but
he believed
within
in
that
me.
time that we were working
So,
with him
I
with
get
that roster, she said, I do remember it was different because, like Unique said, as he was working with us, he was also working on his shit because he was so busy. So we was like, when he did his photo shoot, he put us in with his photo shoot. Because remember that photo shoot when he was pouring the 40 and he had on the black coat, he was on the brick wall.
Yep.
We was in that same
our
photo shoot with him.
Yeah.
And he'll let us go do our thing, and he was doing his shot. So
He kept
we
us.
was very included in
Yeah,
the
that was not a
movement
straight.
that he
You
had.
were, you were on that album.
And then on the corner straight slang.
But no,
and
you was
rocks.
on my Pop's last album.
Yes.
yes.
And I was pregnant, and Eric always told me, like, I was pregnant. And one thing about me, real is rare. So when Bone Thugs and Harmony came, GBM fell in love. I ain't mad at you. Because I was like, shit, I already dragged my baby daddy around. I got two right now. So, my baby daddy at one point, his father, he looked just like him. My baby father thought that he was the sixth member of Bone Thugs and Harmony at one time. And one thing I would like to say, when my child's father passed out in Maryland, out in Baltimore, your dad paid for my baby daddy round trip ticket to go see his daddy's grave, to go spend time in Baltimore. And I couldn't even, you remember, Eazy E paid for my baby daddy to fly from California, the top of the line shit. And I'm like, Eric always included. I just felt like I had a brother and sister relation with him. I'm not saying I ain't special, but Eric was like, I'm a freestyler. Looking at his picture, I don't even want to cry. Why? I go on and on.
He got love for you. He got love for you. And everybody stayed trying to get. It's like, how should I say? It's like Jesus with his disciples.
No, I didn't ask him. Hey, Eazy, let me be in for the love of money. He said, hey, Sylk, go stand on the corner. I didn't say, hey, Eazy, let me be on this record. He said, hey, get Sylk on that record.
Right.
And one day we were in the studio because my baby daddy from Grape Street Watts. So I'm in there. I got my nigga from Grape Street Watts. I got my nigga from. He said, what you say? I said, I got my niggas all across the motherfucking land that's down with the E. That was it. He went right in the studio and he remembered because Eric was not finna write shit down. He was not finna be no notebook rapper. He would remember what the fuck you said, and he would go in there and bust it.
Right.
So when I say those moments, those were moments.
But you had his back too, though.
Nobody could take that shit away from me and my feelings, as well as nobody could take what Diamond feel. And I feel like a lot of people on the West Coast, we have supported. We done been to every concert. Me and my homegirl, Diamond, down with a nigga. We done supported. Shouts out Rich Nets, the homegirl clothing line. We have supported everything that the West Coast has to offer. But when it comes to Eazy E, that Ben deserved a star, that Ben gave donations to different foundations, and people want to overlook the facts of history, the family tree. Because I'm not worried about it. I'm rich in spirit. I'm rich in my soul because God knows if Eric was still living, baby, I would have been retired after the streets of Compton.
But you can't control grown people, so everybody went their separate ways. Everybody did
one thing I want to say about
one thing
Eazy,
about you keeping it ruthless. You look like your dad. Y'all keep it a ruthless.
All of
I know.
y'all look like him.
It's very hard when
All of you guys
when you have
look like
somebody
him.
that's jealous of your father while he's in his grave.
One thing else your
do
daddy
you hear
did
what
that
I'm
was
saying?
great.
I'm glad you said that. That's a
Do
lot of
you hear
people
what
don't
I
know.
said?
Yeah.
And they will
Yeah,
try
real
to
stuff.
slander.
Well, we've been through
Let
that.
my
They've been
homeboy rest
slandering
in
us since
peace.
y'all was 10.
No,
You know
but I'm just talking on my perspective. How motherfuckers try to slander my homeboy named Eazy motherfucking E. Let's talk about the good things that he's done for this community.
He did a lot.
And I'm just saying to this day, I just appreciate that you guys are carrying that torch. You look good. Y'all out there. Y'all got good behavior. And you know what? Y'all don't get into that shit. Like you said, we just get our sponsors. We get our podcasters. We get our fucking, you get on TV shows. And you just gonna keep this shit moving. And that's what a professional do. So like I said, I salute to how, because I know you guys are hurt.
Back
You know
down
what I'm saying?
memory
And there's so many
lane.
people coming at y'all with so much shit. Y'all don't know who is what and what, because it's so
Well, it's
much.
2022
It's so much
now.
fake motherfuckers with so many lies. And it's sometimes,
Yeah.
like I say, you just
We
gotta do
grow.
you. And I'm glad it's easier to find yourself in the real because you live in it.
Mm-hmm.
You don't gotta fake it because you live
Not
in
at
it.
all.
Nah, I just
And
wanted.
that's what I'm saying. You are ruthless.
I just
It's
wanted to
nothing-
cover your dad,
Yeah,
the
y'all
memories,
ruthless
the
regardless.
GBM days,
You can't buy
what
it.
we did. You know, I have a lot of fond memories.
Yeah.
I wish the other girls were. We gonna
They
call
were
them
asking
up.
me to call.
We gotta call them. Well,
Yeah, let's call
them.
them, see how they doing.
We gotta call them up. You don't have
As you
like an
call 'em,
audio line.
I could put the phone up here and turn this motherfucker up.
But yeah, we
There you
gotta
go.
get the girls because we all have so many great memories.
T-Ski? T-Ski.
Hey, I'm here.
All right, so I'm going to put Lil Eazy on the phone right now.
Pastor just she's gonna be left on flight.
Go ahead, Greta. T-Ski and Big Chad, how you guys doing?
Gangster bitch mentality.
How you guys been?
We've been good.
That's
Been
right.
Good.
We was just sitting here just giving stories, and we brought you guys up. We wish you guys could have been here to represent, but you know what I mean, we wanted to call and let you know what I mean, the people know, you know, hear it and let you know that you guys still all communicate with each other. You know, y'all still all keeping in contact, loving each other. And you know what I mean, we just want to sit here and give our love and respect to you guys being our guests on the show on Lil E TV today. And just share your stories and what you guys got going on about, you know, my father and what you got going on in your life now. You know what I mean? How close, you know, net are you guys today? Y'all still chill, kick it? I know y'all talk on the phone because she was able to call both of y'all. And we appreciate y'all being, you know, on the line and coming to sit here and just give us a story. Give us your story and let us know how y'all doing.
Here go the
We gonna start with you, Chad. Big Chad. We gonna start with you.
I'll go first because I know T Skis might be might be a little lengthy, but you know, I was a fan of NWA first and foremost, and I used to always run into Eazy and Dre, as a matter of fact. But I became more cooler with your dad. He was a little bit more down to earth. Now, I don't know who's Shaman's. Who is Shaman? I mean, who's her kid with your father?
Shaman. Ooh, Shaman. I don't know that. You know, I'm bad with the baby mamas. I done lost the baby mamas. I could get a kid. That's Marquise. That might be. Was she a Jehovah's Witness?
I'm not sure where Shaman is with it today, but long story short, she met your dad through us, and she had a kid with him.
A boy or girl?
I used to always
they gonna want to know. You didn't give us some tea, girl. You didn't give us some tea. So hold on, we gonna figure this out.
Side chick.
Is she a Jehovah's Witness? Is she a Jehovah's Witness? Is she a
Jehovah's? I'll do more of my research.
Is she? You don't know if she's a Jehovah's Witness?
No, because I haven't talked to Shaman in almost 20 years. But I'm trying to get, you know.
Did she have a boy or girl with my daddy?
I think she had a boy.
So Marquise, that's Marquise mama. Yeah, that's Marquise mama.
Okay, cool.
There you go.
Okay,
that's
so
right.
yeah.
See, there, look, she got some stories. She got some tea. You knew Shaman. Wow.
When she said the name, I said, "Oh shit."
Yeah, see, Derek here, my brother Derek here. So he picked up on it quick. Like that's Marquise mama.
Yeah. So let me just finish taking you there. So that's how that came about. So one day your dad was doing a video and Tretch by Naughty by Nature had wrote this song Only If You Want It. So me and my homegirl went up to the video set. And I used to always tell your dad, I know how to rap, you know. He was like, Chad, you don't know how to rap, whatever. So this one day we were sitting in the trailer And my homegirl, she was from Compton, and she was like, Chan, go on and bust a rap. And so E was like, Chan, you don't know how to rap. So I just did my little freestyle, kicked my 16 bars. I had this song called You Don't Want to See Me. And he turned around and he looked. He said, man, come to my office on Monday. I'm going to sign you.
Yes.
Shari was in the trailer, and lo and behold, I get a call one day, and Shari was like, "Well, he's gonna hold the audition. You already in the group, so you can come to the audition, or you don't have to, but you already in the group. So that's that."
That's right.
Okay. Yes.
That's right.
Facts.
The audition went down, and these are facts. This is a true story. We was at Audio Achievement. Yeah. And the audition went down. So we had this one girl, she was from Texas. Yeah. I think her name was Quiet Storm, and she was like cool on it. So she didn't end up being in the group. So we needed another member. I said, Diamond just came to mind. So I went to her house one day and I was like, look, we need another member. If you want to do it, you can do it. And the rest is history. That's
what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So now being with Ruthless, just share your stories of just the person my father was. You're good and you're bad. You have any?
Your father was the best. As far as I was already a fan before I was his artist, but we became cool just on some, hanging out every time I would see him. But a personal story to my heart is when my uncle passed after he had signed us, and he flew me and my nigga, which was Wishbone at the time, back to New Orleans, where I was from, sent us to the funeral. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't have to do that, but he did. One thing I noticed about your father is he had a big heart. And a lot of people took advantage of that, but he still was a street cat because he knew the streets. And he also knew the business side, so people couldn't fuck with him on either level. And another thing that I liked about him too, and I do it to this day, he always writes down everything. You know what I'm saying? And he just, I guess he felt like it's a scripture in the Bible. If you write it in, it shall tarry. Everything he wrote down was coming to pass. Like even his plans for us, his plans for Bone, everything. Yeah. So I really respected him as a businessman, and I learned a lot from him as a businessman. And I'm still wondering why this man doesn't have a star on the Hollywood Walk.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Like Eazy E. That he's responsible for that has that fucking star. So something got to be done about that.
Where's Eazy E's star?
Chad. That's right, Chad.
Big donate.
That's real. I really appreciate that. The family appreciates that as well. Me and my brother sitting there. It comes from the heart because a lot of people don't sit here and put that out there about it. You know what I mean? I appreciate that.
Petition, and if y'all got platforms, that petition, it needs to happen.
Oh no, definitely. We got stuff in motion for that. I appreciate it. So what you got going on now, Jan? Let us know what you doing now. Where you at?
Let me stop running my mouth, but yeah.
No, let us know. Go ahead. You take the flow. The flow yours. I just want to sit here, get out, let the people know as far as where they can find you. What you got going on, what you doing in life now.
A lot of people know I was in another group. I was signed to Snoop, and we actually put an album out.
Of course.
You already know it. So, that gave me my wings a little bit, but I never forgot about E. And even in that record, you would hear because Eazy discovered me. I don't care what nobody say or what I do. I always acknowledge that fact because he believed in me before anybody did. And the time when I was coming out, certain female rappers had to have a certain look. I was a dark-skinned girl, 6 feet tall. It was outside of the norm. But he wasn't looking at none of that, and he just was based on the talent, and he gave me my shot. So the group disbanded. We came out, you know what I'm saying, did what it did, and then I taught myself how to sew, and, ever since then, I've just been making shit for some of your favorite artists. I've done tours with Nelly, made shit for Beyonce.
That's right.
I just worked with Coy Leray, made some stuff for her. I mean, the list goes on. You name it, I probably worked.
Big Chad.
That's what I've been doing. So my brand is called House of Cinderella.
House of Cinderella. House of Cinderella. That's right. That's right.
And I
That's what it
spelled
is.
Cinderella
So we
Cyndare.
definitely know. I'm gonna let them know. I'm gonna have it blasted on the screen. I definitely got it
That
already.
is the house. Hey,
That's real. But go ahead.
Hey,
This
hey,
Sylk.
Big Chair, remember in those sessions we would have, the GBM sessions, and when you know how we all were, and you break out that sketch pad and be drawing them bad dresses and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, take you back down memory lane. The girl,
I don't want to put too much to the floor because I know y'all got to talk to GC too. But I'm going to tell you how down to earth and humble your dad was.
Boy,
Now, when we first got in the group, me and Sylk didn't have cars and we needed to go to the studio. So when we talked to E, he was like, I'm going to come get y'all.
Yes.
And I was like, this nigga lying. He is not going to come get us. Lo and behold, he was like, what's your address? He came, pulled up on my block on 73rd and Western in his white Cherokee.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Went up to the 111, the brick got spilled.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, the kids running behind the car when they saw it was Eazy E. That was the best day of my life, though I would never ever
Right.
Yes.
That's real.
Man.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Let me just say this. it was the reason he came and got us too. So he played Bone Thugs and Harmony music.
Yeah.
While we riding in the car, we on our way to the studio. And so I'm sitting in the back seat. I'm salty boots because I'm like, wait a minute. Right. So he asked Sylk, he was like, Sylk, what you think? Sylk was like, oh yeah, they tight, that's hard. So he was like, Chad, what you think? And I was like, they all right. But I said it like that because I was like, we not finna come out because these niggas they came out of nowhere.
Right.
And
We
these
used to
niggas
say,
go, and we gonna be on the back burner, and that's just what the fuck happened.
no, everybody started going with
took our
everybody.
motherfucking- No,
No,
them niggas came with hits and
they
they
came
was
with
out of
hits,
there.
but we had Woodwork, South
Bone
Central.
was more prepared.
Shit.
Bone Thugs, they
We
was more
had it
prepared.
together. Easy just
Their
passed.
albums was finished faster.
Yeah,
That
well,
shit was finished.
and everybody went on the day.
And he put them
Nigga,
niggas
Bone
out.
Thugs, y'all was nuts.
We got put on hold.
Shit.
No, don't get it fucked
Hold
up though.
on.
It was on and popping, boo. It was like the heartbeats.
Drive.
It was like the 8 heartbeats, nigga. We was the motherfucking 8 is enough, nigga. It was, nigga, because at first we used to say, when they say it's the thuggish, ruggish bone, we used to say, won't you take your ass home? Because at first we wasn't cool with that shit.
Yeah,
Next thing I know, baby, it was top couples. Go T Schizo.
Who's couples?
But let me tell it, Chad. We appreciate that, Chad. We love you. We
She got the
appreciate that from the bottom of our
TGT.
hearts.
Put me
That
on.
was so
I
good.
didn't say
T Ski, how you doing?
It's all good. We know.
If
Hold on,
you know,
let
then
me
you know.
Let me get T Ski. T Ski, how you doing?
I'm good. I know you don't know me, but I'm gonna have to set the record straight.
Go
I'm
ahead.
always a quiet one. You know, I don't talk until it's my turn. But I've known your dad for quite some time, and I knew him before I became a rapper on Ruthless Record. And I'm a Virgo, and I hustle. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it right there.
Ooh-wee.
And I knew your dad.
That's right.
That part. Right, that part. So then I went to New York because I had to get outside to stick got hot. And, I went to New York. I got out there on some positive rap type stuff on some, trying to be positive. I came back and your dad laughed at me. He's like, what you gonna say? I'm a killer nigga? He said, nobody's gonna hear that shit. He said, you can't rap positive. People know you. It's people like Boss. They rapping your life. They rapping your life and you don't want to rap your life. I remember him telling me that. And to this day, it resonated. It's like, he said, speak your truth, meaning be who you are. You can grow and people can grow. And we've grown, we've grown from who we were back then, but we still at the core, we know who we are. We know who we are. We can't let go of what formed us, what made us. My meticulousness, my understanding of business and all that stuff came from Eric. My love of family came from Eric. I watched how he had made sure he was in every one of his kids' life. I used to see that. You understand that? So with that being said, I took on that persona. I live in Atlanta. I have a recording studio. I charge kids good grades to get in my studio. You know, and it's just my passion. I taught them how to engineer, how to produce, how to whatever. I wasn't rapping all this time, but I've been doing that. I got businesses and things of that nature. But I'm so happy to finally get back with my homegirls where it all started and be able to put my voice out there, because for me, it was all I had back in the days, you know, and I feel like I didn't get a chance to have that platform like they did. They all kind of did their own thing. And like your dad, I'm selfless and I'm always worried about pushing everybody else and doing for other people. That's exactly how it was. That I kind of lost myself in there. I didn't do my passion. This opportunity, me talking back with GBM, man, this is making me feel so good and so real and bring me back down to earth with what's real and what's important in life. This is truly our family. Yes. This is where it all started. I don't care how many, you know, what different directions we go in, it circle back around to what's real. And it can't be taken from us. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for you, I'd probably still be in jail somewhere. Truly, because he helped me fight my case. You know, so it's so much that I pay homage to your dad, you know, what he did for us. And I appreciate just the opportunity to be able to speak on it, because I'm always less vocal. You know, I talk a lot when I do talk, but I don't, you know, I'm not out there, you know what I mean? I'm really humble. Anybody knows me knows that I'm kind of the quiet one, except for when I'm rapping. No, but I miss my girls, you know, I miss LA, I miss everything about it. And I'm just grateful for the opportunity to be able to speak on it. It's so many things that we know and we experience when, you know, just being a part of the Ruthless family, you know. And I don't know, that's all I got to say.
I really appreciate that.
I think she was talking about the new opportunity to say so. GBM, we got a new song.
Okay, you guys got a new song. She's saying you guys got a new song?
Yeah, that's just hard to feel.
Okay, that's right. We got to get it's already done. We gonna play it.
Yeah, because I figured, because all the music, we did music way back then, so you could imagine it's extorted, it sound distorted, and it was Chan's idea, because you know September 7th is always your
father's birthday,
your dad's birthday. So it was Chan's original idea for us always to hook up. Like you said, we're always mutual. We're always in contact. We always been connected with each other, but it's like 2022. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking right now like, damn, because I've been pressing Diamond Ice Girl. I've been out here on these bitches' heads, but like I said, you do more when you come together in numbers.
Real talk.
You can't be selfish and brag about yourself.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I'm saying? So we did it.
T-Ski, I want to ask you something. Give us a story of your story of coming into the group.
Well, I was working with Ruthless before the group was put together. So I was working with Ruthless, and Eric didn't know what he wanted to do with me, because the simple fact is I had from when when we were family before I went to New York, I was on a different page, and I came back trying to be on some positive shit. So he was frustrated. He offered me a deal, but he was like, no, I was trying to be like, positive Muslim or whatever I was trying to do, because Raquel had helped me make my demo or whatever, and he wasn't feeling that shit. So I was kind of sitting on the back burner, running around, making beats with, Rhythm D's, Bill I Am, whatever I was doing. But I was waiting, and then he came up with the concept of the female NWA thing, and basically we held auditions. But like Chan said, Shari had kind of heard and knew about her. Sylk, I remember, used to always be calling the label, and she was like, I could write him right. Yeah. She was busting lyrics over the phone, and I used to be listening to it like, who is this girl, So by the time we came together, I was already kind of like in sync with, working. I was working with Ruthless. I just didn't have my project together yet. So basically, it turned into what it is. It turned into GBM. So I never did audition or anything. I was kind of already in the mix.
That's what it
like
is.
He said, he wanted me to do something like Boss. He wanted me to be like Boss.
Yes,
but,
yeah.
Yeah, but
she's more dynamic than her.
Yeah, that's right. I really appreciate y'all giving us these stories and showing the love. And Chan, I really, appreciate the acknowledgement, just of the individual person my father was.
We got a video coming out.
And we want to know, we're going to ask this last question before we go to the commercial. Are you guys going to do a video to this new song?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Chan?
And I want to know, did y'all see the tribute that we did to your father for his birthday last year?
No, we actually didn't. We gonna have you gotta give it to me.
It's on our page.
Y'all didn't see that?
I didn't see it. E. Derek said he don't see it. I
We put
didn't.
them khakis on. I have my Eazy E.
Well, look at that's what we gonna do. We gonna play it. We finna go look for it and we gonna play it. We gonna play it as soon as we go to commercial. But yeah, we appreciate you guys. We love you guys. We're gonna go to commercial right now. On the real. Thanks for holding on. We're gonna play our song. We appreciate you guys calling in and sharing with us, the stories. We're gonna go to the commercial break.
Can we stay on the phone?
Yes, you can. Definitely can. Yes, you definitely can. Yes, you can. You can. So that's T-Ski and Big Chan. You know what I mean? We appreciate them calling in. We appreciate Diamond for calling in and then sitting there staying in tune with each other and giving love. We appreciate that story that they told. We're going to be back with you in a little bit. Again, this Lil E TV brought to you by Rich and Ruthless.
Mm-hmm.
Rich and Ruthless, baby.
Yes. We're back. It's Lil E TV. Again, brought to you by Rich and Ruthless. I got my brother, baby Eazy, chilling in the cut, listening to these beautiful stories that we sit here hearing by our family. Really consider, Diamond, Sylk, T-Ski, and Big Chan are on the phones right now. So GBM is sitting here representing for Ruthless Records, the original Ruthless Records, and giving these beautiful stories of, just the individual my father was, the misconception individuals may have on him, individuals that actually really work with him. You feel what I'm saying? From the beginning of the time, that can tell you his personal self. You feel what I mean? Except something that you could depict from, a Hollywood film, or individuals who have some type of, we couldn't think of anything of it, but if it was anything as far as the jealousy when he was alive, to speak anything ill will on, my father himself, you feel me? And it's just a pleasure, it touched me here in Chan, it touched me here in Silky and Diamond stories, and T-Ski stories of, just understanding, being a Virgo, as well, you feel what I'm saying? And just, understanding that individual from deep inside of who he is, that, now, like, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm sitting there getting high, I'm gonna hold back tears of just sitting there understanding. It's some things that they'll tell you, and I'm gonna keep it real and lay it down right now, that even my brother can vouch for it. Individuals who work with me can vouch for it, that they have said themselves and not knowing of anything of how my father was or the things that he did, to where you can sit here and really sit back and say, damn, I really am my daddy's son. You feel what I'm saying? One thing Silky said is, he didn't write a pen, he didn't write a pad. My brother could vouch for it. He could write a verse for me and he could sit here and play it for me. And he was like, damn, my brother gonna go in there and remember it like that.
And not gonna write this in.
And he's gonna go just do it just like that. And I'm like sitting here, me and my brother sitting there like, damn. And she's telling the story like, whoa, you feel what I mean? Why? Because that's how I've been. But then again, that's just the blessing of having a father like him that kept me in a private school. You know what I'm saying? It's just being smart. So when she sit here and say, hey, some people just ask me, it's like, you didn't grow up in Compton, did you? You just talk too proper. You know what I'm saying?
They never know.
But just never know. You know what I mean? Just everybody who do know and listen to their stories. He kept me in Compton with his mom and daddy. And so I just grew up off the block. I jumped off the porch. You feel what I'm saying? I jumped off at 11 years old. My daddy died April 7th. April 23rd, I turned 11. You feel what I'm saying? So what I did, I hit the block. I hit every OG. I hit my uncle who's standing behind the camera and to want to sit here and find out who that individual was. And that involved and depicted him doing what? Hustling, gang banging, running the streets. And I did it trying to prove something and being like somebody who like this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
He's yes.
In my hood, my daddy is everybody, every OG, my OG.
Everybody
you know what I'm saying?
Good to say.
I'm doing shit with other neighborhoods and niggas looking at it like, who? Lil Eric? Oh yeah, you niggas ain't finna go holler at my nephew like that. I'm finna call him. Hey, check this out. Somebody want to get down with you. Come on, nephew. I know you with it. Come on. Yeah, one of my little homies. And I'm going to do my thing. You know what I'm saying? And just chasing. I didn't have to do that because I have respect for my daddy.
Right.
These individuals are respecting my daddy. You feel what I'm saying? So me looking at it like, why are you doing the stuff you do? Even down to the fact to where it grows to my brother when he want to be, running wild and being in the streets and doing this and gang banging and feel like he finna go put in work. And the motherfucker pull him out the car like, nigga, your whole entire family or legacy wouldn't let us live with that.
Right.
If you go, what you doing?
Right.
Because we chasing somebody that was bigger. Maybe we needed therapy. People don't even think about maybe we needed somebody to talk to us. So we dealt with our anger and our pain, chasing and doing something that's ignorant. We don't like people doing and we don't teach and we go talk to youth to sit here and get out of this street violence and black on black crime. You feel what I'm saying? So we understand it. Because us being an Eazy son, we lived through it. You feel what I'm saying? So in that aspect, we want to sit here and give respects And rest in peace to any individual that lost somebody, you know what I mean? Gun violence, and especially gun violence from another individual that's their own color. Because we go into somebody else's plan. And that's what we do not want to do. You feel what I'm saying? We got to stick strong together. I think of it to this now, you know, in respects of that work with Tupac and, you know what I mean, in respects of also being with my daddy as far as, and if these individuals alive today, what would they be doing? You feel what I'm saying? And a question I want to ask Chan, I don't know if she can hear me, and Sylky is, imagine if my daddy got Snoop Dogg before Death Row did. You feel what I'm saying? Just that's what we used to sit here and strive on. Like, what if he found
he
it
actually was going
there
for
you
Tupac.
go. So therefore, I want to touch on a story that y'all could give me before we close out on that. You know, being for both of you work with Snoop Dogg, you know, being with him, and even working with Snoop Dogg now to this day, he give a lot of respect. So
when I came around, it never was even a thought of Eazy E working with Snoop Dogg. Because when I came around, it was already that beef going on with Dr. Dre and Snoop off of an old record.
I remember something about that.
Right. Come on, T-Ski.
I remember something about that. This T-Ski.
Yeah.
Sylk and Diamond. You remember when y'all was at a battle? Y'all was at a rap battle and y'all was killing it. Y'all was killing everybody that got up there. Sylk was freestyling. Diamond was, every female that got up there was terrorizing them. And nobody knew me. They didn't know me because I had been gone for some years.
Right.
They got up there and they're like, who the hell? Who the hell is this crazy, crazy sounding girl? You know, they looking like they like we didn't know each other at the time.
Right.
And so I do know that Eric, that was before Snoop was actually already working with Dre. It was around that time that Eric was talking about signing Snoop. I recall that.
Wow, there you go. I appreciate that.
See, yeah, T-Ski was around long.
I'm trying to listen.
But he also was thinking about signing Boss, and it was something with that, and that's why he forced me to rap. I really wasn't a rapper. I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't trying to be a rapper. I was in the streets, and that's the background that we had. But he was telling me that I needed to rap my story, and you know, and yes, he was trying to sign Snoop at that time. Y'all remember that? No, Diamond and Sylk.
No, because I just learned something.
No, what you just said to me,
I
didn't know that. Like I said,
she knew him longer.
Lil Eazy, you just answered his question.
There you go.
Right.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Right.
We always depicted.
He was the one telling me about Snoop.
Right.
Like, yeah. That's who told me to go to that event. And Snoop was sitting in the audience, and you and Sylk was killing it. Y'all didn't know me, but Snoop was there. It was everybody. It was like a conference, a rap conference, and y'all was battling all the females. Y'all was killing them. And I got up there, and y'all looked at me like, "Who the hell is this crazy Snoop?" But I remember it clear as day.
That's right. Oh my goodness, I appreciate that. We appreciate y'all.
Well, I think if Eazy would have signed Snoop, it would have been a whole different venue. It would have been less confrontations.
Yeah,
it would have just been more
a family.
It'd be more of a family.
He'd have controlled the whole West Coast.
Because I just love how Eric controlled his you know. And I like how Death Row did their thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Ruthless was doing them, and Death Row was doing them.
We you had
the West Coast was
California, and that's how we felt. The West Coast, yeah,
it was beautiful out
we feel it was all from our city.
We had
parties. You had the whole West Coast all in one city.
I loved it. Ruthless Records it wasn't really all that beef. It wasn't like that.
But regardless
of
what
all
it
the
is,
Snoop Dogg videos
it comes
back
from
then.
all this started from Ruthless. When you say the family tree, it comes from Eazy. He started in WA, which they studied what Eric did, Dr. Dre, all them niggas studied what Eazy did. Suge hung around, was your dad's bodyguard. Let's talk facts.
There you go.
They all studied what Eric did, and Suge went and took his label after he. No, it's not a bad thing, but I'm just saying they learned from Eric.
Yeah, they definitely did.
I'm just telling you, and Suge
That's
is my homeboy. I talked to Suge Knight 2 days ago. I was on the phone cracking up with him. He like, you out here still tearing the club up. You know, so I'm like, I gotta keep this shit going. You know, we got this single coming out with Gangsta Bitch.
I heard that.
Oh yeah, we got a new single, y'all.
But yeah.
So what are y'all gonna do with this new single?
Ask the ladies on the phone.
We're gonna put it out. I think it's time.
I think Eric paved the way for everything in gangsta rap because they went through all the politics and the people, you know, shut them down and tours and stuff and not wanting that rap to be out there. They opened the door for everybody to be able to do gangsta rap.
Yeah.
Period.
He said, what are we gonna do with our single, T-Ski? He said, what are we gonna do with GBM, this new single?
I'm ready to ride. Nigga, what's up? Obviously, it ain't nothing but a flight. What's happening?
There you go.
We're gonna push it, and we appreciate all the love.
Yeah.
Well, what I got this. What you got to say about it, Chan?
Hey, listen, put it together and let's see how it play out.
There you go. There you go.
And what you got to say about it, Sylk?
Go ahead.
It's another one. It's another hit. I just feel like we are all coming together collectively to live out with Eazy E already, live out his vision. The female NWA, that is, Chan is a version of a female Cube. T-Ski, mine is like an MC Ren. Ice Cube, Diamond the Ice Girl like Dr. Dre.
I'm a
Sylk
female
is like a
too.
cool little Eazy E. We're gonna live it out. We got a hot new single. It features some of the best, the original West Coast females. T-Schizo, Chan, Diamond.
I think
Sylk.
this song, Gangster Bitch Mentality, we're going to put them back in a state of mind when Boss came out. Like right now, you
Yes.
got, like I told you,
Your
Lil
dad
Eazy,
loves
it's a
Boss.
lot of female rappers coming out. By us coming together, showing four badass bitches. As Eazy said, it's going to throw everybody off because everybody's real catty right now. So I just think it's a good time for us to come out like, damn, it's four bitches rapping together, not three, because they're trying to figure out the formula. It'd be three bitches. It'd be two bitches.
Yeah.
It's just not the right amount of bitches.
Yeah.
So I just think it's just I think it's time that we put out four gangster bitches and show them what the ruthless format is.
Yeah.
And we going hard. And I've been going hard. Like I've been playing out here doing sex rap. I got the vibe, like playing with these bitches. I don't even rap like that, but I just like the Romans. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of fun for me because I get to switch into my real character. Because I've really been being nice because, you know, you don't want to blow the cover. They call the police on you. You know what I'm saying?
Rico.
So,
That's right.
so gangster bitch mentality, I think is needed right now.
Yes.
Because it's a lot
The
going on with
content.
Nicki. Maybe she may get on the remix. Maybe Glorilla might say, fuck
Glow.
that shit. Them bitches is hard. You know, like,
Glorilla.
I think we just need to show four bitches. Four bitches. Not two, not three.
I have a question.
I'm listening.
I have a question. Hello, I have a question.
Yes.
I have a question for the fellas. Do you guys put an age bracket on talent? I asked this question because someone made a comment about our age. And my comment was, when you go see Snoop and you go see Too Short, you go see Cube, you go see Warren Sweet, you go see Yo-Yo Ray, are you thinking about their age when you're going to support them?
I mean, when I'm gonna answer that, you want to take it? You wanted to go first, or P? Not at all, not at all, because you're 110% right. You know what I mean? Jen, just speaking on the fact of me, as far as, and I do a lot of, residencies where I'm sitting here depicting on getting to old school shows. You got Kid to Play there, you got JJ Fad there. You feel what I'm saying? You got CeeLo from Goody Mob. That I just went to one last week that we politicking on. You feel what I'm saying? So no, it's just, you're 100% right. I don't look at that as far as just talent, as for what you're doing, even if you're touring. You feel me? No.
The music is a universal language.
Yeah.
If you not putting out no bullshit, don't nobody give a fuck
About how old.
For real. At all. At all.
No. Can it get a party started? And can I go to a concert and sing that bitch word for word?
Like
It's
a
a
motherfucker.
vibe.
It's a definitely vibe.
It
And
only
it's a
depends
definitely
on
vibe.
what you doing with it though. Like if you like 14, 13 and you trying to sell sex, it is a problem. You know what I mean? So we go speak on that, but other than that, as far as talent, no. If you got it, you got it.
Yeah.
Parental advisory.
And the thing that you care about, Jen, too, is going out there performing. If you can still go out there and perform, ain't nothing else to worry about.
That's why they ain't put us on those stages, Chan. They know we tear it up.
Well, all I got to say
know
is
we do.
parental advisory.
T-Ski, if they put us all on one stage, girl,
If GBM sit here and
We
get
covered
serious
that.
about that song,
Listen, you guys.
that song and a situation,
All I'm coming to do
we can
is
tell
stand
you
in my
that
truth.
we'll have a spot for you on things and tours that we have coming up.
Wait, did you hear what Lil Eazy said? Hold up. He was just talking to y'all. He said, if GBM, if we're serious about that single and really pushing, he said, what did you say?
I give you guys the opportunity to get on stage and perform it at a few venues or spots that we have.
Right.
Did you hear that?
That'd be dope.
I can barely hear him.
Here.
Easy's only girl group gangster.
Pass it so she
Here you
can
go.
I said, if you guys are serious about the single and want to sit here and get out and perform it on the spot states that we have with different tours that we have lined up, we'll have a spot for you guys to sit here and come on those dates.
And thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you sound just like your dad.
We reincarnated.
Oh man, I appreciate it.
They about to cry.
I know. They about to bring the girls to tears. They was like, wait,
Oh,
we
yeah,
talking
most
to
definitely.
Eazy and Diamond
There you
playing
go. That's what it
games.
is.
Have you heard the song yet?
No, she just sent it to me. So as soon as we get off and finish filming, I'm gonna listen to
We
it.
gotta listen.
Yeah, we're gonna play it on the thing.
Cause she
But I appreciate you guys.
Tell him our tribute that we did to eat for his birthday, please.
Oh yeah, I definitely she's sending it to me now as soon as we get off. But we finna wrap it up and I appreciate you. I just want to say here, me and my brother want to send the love for you guys calling in. Wish you could have been here. We love you, Big Chad. We love you, T-Ski. You feel what I'm saying? And appreciate you guys' words and just the wisdom on how my father was. I appreciate you guys.
Oh, anytime.
And I'm serious. So when she got the appreciate you. When I see the video, that's when we gonna get it cracking.
That's it.
So we want to sit here and again, man, they just took us down memory
Rich
lane,
and Ruthless.
gave us some real stuff. You know what I mean? They come from the Ruthless family, and this is just Rich and Ruthless. So
All
we
right,
kind
y'all,
of just
I'ma
a
hang
full
up. I'ma call you
circle.
back.
You know what I mean? It's just God's divine, you know what I'm saying, intervention. You feel what I mean? Of what it is. You feel what I mean? And if they serious, like I say, I'm serious. We're gonna have a spot for them to come sit here and flow it and get it down and get it cracking.
Appreciate
You know what I mean?
it, man.
We appreciate them coming in, giving us these stories. I appreciate my brother coming in. You feel what I'm saying?
Appreciate you
and
having me.
Silky, I want you to let them know where to find you, what you got going on, where they can hear this single at when y'all get ready for it.
Okay,
And just give them everything.
just like to say, first of all, thank you, nephew, and you, because we didn't even let baby really, we gonna go there. Part 2 coming with all 4 of us. But
Real
anyway, I want to thank you for inviting your aunties and the GBM movement. And like the girls said, we all in sync. We love each other. We're gonna drop this hot new single. Diamond is a part of the connection. So I'm gonna let her go ahead and tell you the rest. What we got going. Y'all know where we at. Sylky Fyne, SYLKEFYNE.
There you go.
Everywhere.
There you go. There you
Most
go.
definitely, you can find me under Diamond Ice Girl, Spotify, all platforms. IG, Pretty Ice Girl, Trap Queen of LA. You may see me on Side Chicks LA. I even got up and growing up in hip hop this year.
What? Yeah.
Who kept the freezer open?
But most definitely, gangster bitch mentality music coming soon. And damn, you about to see 4 badass bitches. I just want to show these females right now. It's time. And we're not trying to show out. I love all the female rappers. And some are whack, and I gotta stop doing that and saying that because I don't think it's nice. But I'm because I gotta work on that.
Right.
But
That's all right. Gotta work on it like you
can
said.
we all get along, right?
That's what we want. That's what we want. That's what we want.
But yeah, I just want to push that gangster bitch music out, and you most definitely hear more from us and GBM Chan. Her page is House of Cinderella. T-Ski is T-Skitso. And we ruthless for life. We gonna stay smashing these niggas. They know what's happening. As soon as y'all niggas see me, I'm smashing niggas. I don't give a fuck.
Is. I appreciate
and
it.
you don't fuck with my nephews.
Oh, that's what it is. They know better. They know it, bro. I appreciate my brother coming in.
Shout out to Big A.
Oh yeah.
That's
you know what it is. You know what it is.
Because this has been a long ride. This has been a long ride.
A long ride.
They've been trying to knock y'all down, but guess what?
Oh yes.
Y'all still standing on
what? I see my God divine invention is that, you know, behind that screen, that camera been rolling with me since, you know what I mean, we put dirt on my father's grave.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Wait, but do you remember, you probably was too young, remember at your father's service, and you know, we was GDM.
Yeah, y'all had to have the beanie.
I had my GDM beanie on.
Yes.
Like, come here. And you wanted the beanie.
Yeah, you sure did. Yeah,
I put that
definitely do.
Now you
that's why I say. That's why I say.
Nephew
all the way. That's why I say auntie. I could go back to really just
right,
like, we got auntie in the ring. So when I say auntie,
then beat E3.
Yeah.
See, nobody E3 is like a hermit. Like he really got a lot of your daddy ways.
Yeah, we all got
he's
pieces of it.
Yeah,
So,
it's like you
But
two
that nigga
together,
can rap his ass off though.
He's
Yes,
the most
he
talented
can.
one in the family.
He is the
Baby
rapper.
Eazy.
Yeah.
This nigga
But
can rap
his
too.
I'm
you
an
know,
entertainer.
Eric
I'm an
was
entertainer.
shy.
That boy right there got the
Eric
real skills.
was
Y'all both
shy.
Yeah, that guy got the real
One
skills.
thing about Eric, he was shy though.
Yeah.
Like he was, and that's where I see E3.
Baby Eazy.
You know,
Yeah.
see E3 don't say too much. All the
Yeah.
bitches be like,
Bro, let them know where they can find you and what you got going on. I appreciate it, bro.
Y'all
Coming
want to
on.
know where y'all can find me on? I'm deactivated.
Oh,
But when they get me back
Go
right,
ahead,
you
Sylk.
can find me at
You
Baby
did. I
Eazy.
tried to find him last night.
BIBYEAZYE
There you go.
everywhere.
Yeah, what you
Same
got? You
old
got
gang.
something coming up this soon.
we
This
gotta
tour
help
coming
you.
on. Let them
We
know.
gotta help.
Yeah.
You got a little run in
Good old
Oregon.
run in Oregon.
Oregon, there you go. Still doing what you doing, bro. Keeping it
Putting it
active. You
together
feel what I'm
right now. I
saying?
had to
We right
creep
here.
back out my
Yeah.
hole, but you know.
He's Richard Ruthless all the way. We got some things to prep for him to go and do. You see, I'm pulling him out, having him out here in the podcast on Lil E TV and doing what we do. So you're going to see a lot more of him. You feel what I'm saying? Again, we appreciate GBM coming in here and just giving it.
Oh yeah, I gotta
a
say
mash.
shouts out
Thank
to
you.
Exotics
Exotics
Pop
Pop,
yeah.
and Richie Rich. Cause they be
Again.
like, oh, Diamond,
Shouts
you
out.
gotta be a big artist to get sponsors. I'm like, nigga,
Good old
fuck
green
that. I
label.
got
Green label,
We
sponsors.
been
label, we
sponsored.
You know what I'm saying? But people make you
We
feel like you
appreciate it.
can't do shit.
Always
Oh yes,
remember,
we can.
Richard Ruthless is what do it. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you get your food dispensary and cop some of that new Richard Ruthless. We're doing it nice and big. We got our own
Okay, I want
distro,
some.
so it's coming
I
straight
want
from
some.
in-house. That's a man behind the camera again. Big head that you're going to get at. You feel what I'm saying? Richard Ruthless and Kaya, medical marijuana. That's what it is. This Lil E TV. Again, we appreciate them coming through. You know how to find us,
Oh, we
man.
didn't play our song already.
We finna play the song. We
We
played the
got
song
to-
already. We played the song
No.
already.
Oh, okay.
We want to play it
We
again.
got that. But again, it's Lil E TV. We love y'all. You know what it is, man. Stay rich and ruthless.
Gotta
Here we
be
go.
Calm. Calm. Calm.
Getting money been the motherfucking model, yeah. Was 16 ducking hollow shells. My